Tyrone, this is ridiculous. Guys, I can't even get the entire box that Tyrone sent me from Australia. This is from Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. And if you will indulge me a few minutes of your time, we're gonna crack open an enormous gift box from him. Okay, we might be here a while, guys, if that's okay. If you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. Go make a sandwich. Tyrone always sends the coolest stuff from Australia. So we've got a pretty regular shipping agreement. You know, we just trade regularly. You guys, I'm sure you have seen his channel. It had just exploded in the past few months, and absolutely rightfully so. He offers some of the best looks at all the different variations of Matchbox and all the different colors, and he also sends me the coolest Australia exclusive stuff like this. All right, so this is I believe this was a Toyota, if I remember correctly. This is a Toyota Corolla, 13 cabs, and exclusive in Australia. I'm just gonna have to move this other box, which we'll end up opening it as well. Let's do this. So you just gonna have to bear with me as I figure out the logistics of unpacking such a huge box. Same vehicle in black. That's really, really cool. I've got this van that he sent me in the past, and I love this Toyota version, this Corolla. Look at the detail on that. It's even got the little iPhone book with the 13 cabs app. Super cool. Majorette really does good work on these. Lensed headlamps on those. And we'll have to figure out some way to keep these in shot. All right, let's keep on trucking. And we will look at some hot hatches, which sounds really good to me. What could this one be? It's a Volkswagen. So it is the 82 Golf GTI. Look how pretty that thing is. So this is a green light. Let's crack this thing open. I love this Hot Hatch series. They do a really outstanding Cosworth with the wing on it. Also have the Black Bandit version of it as well. I love this stock red Golf. Coming around on the rear here. Wish I had my glasses, or had some glasses. Yeah, I was watching a Chasing Diecast Cars video that says Golf GTI, and he had pointed out that it said rabbit on some vehicles that were not rabbits. So this is cool that this says Golf GTI on it, and it is a right-hand drive vehicle. Rubber tires with tread. This is a tiny, tiny vehicle. You almost suspect that it's not 164, but it is. You can't compare it to that Majorette. That Majorette is definitely not 164. Here's another hot hatch. No telling what this one is. On the back, you may have seen that there are Mini Coopers in here. This is a Austin Mini Cooper S, 1965. Looks to be another tiny vehicle. Now, if you are under 18 and watching, please be super careful if you're using any kind of X-Acto knife. This plastic is built to be tough and will turn on you and turn your blade on you very quickly. So get your parents' help if you need. All right, so this is a Austin Cooper, 1964, I believe, with the smallest wheels that you can imagine. And this is, hang on one second. This is a metal body, metal base, rubber tires with tread on them, chrome around the window, chrome on the doors, coming around on the rear. Austin Cooper S. 2 different colors of paint on the tail lamps. Just really struggling to believe that is 164. Look at that. I can't imagine they were that small. So let's take a look at a Biante. And this one already looks good to me because it looks like a color I don't have. Okay, I don't know if I have a Monaro. Just saw one of these on Feck's Death. His Mystery Box Monday, he had a Pontiac GTO from Hot Wheels and reminded him of a Holden Monaro. Look at this green, or excuse me, this yellow. It's gonna look so cool on my shelf with the other Holdens. If you don't have any Biante in your collection, you gotta check it out. So you get metal body, plastic base, metal base rather, loads of detail work on the exhaust, rubber tires with tread on them, 5-spoke authentic rims, plenty of window trim around it, really awesome Holden badge on the grille, lensed headlamps, Holden on the nameplate, right-hand drive vehicle, really solid interior, lots of detail. You can even see the gear shift there. Monaro on the quarter panel, indicator light is painted, coming around on the rear, lensed tail lamps. Tyrone, this might be my favorite Biante in my entire collection now. I've never seen Biante with yellow. So what do y'all think about that green light? Is that green light 164? Biante is going to be 164. I'm fairly confident of that. That green light, despite green light's claim to be 164, it just cannot be. All right, looking at that. Speaking of Monaro, look at this. HT Monaro GT350. This thing is ridiculous. As soon as I shot my mouth off and said that yellow one was my favorite, Tyrone goes and does this. There's a Holden Lion. Just, I love all this cool stuff I've never seen before. Man, it's like Christmas morning over here, so just bear with the grown man, you know, ogling toy cars. All right, so Joe, XLT Off-Road Bear, I hope you're looking at this because this thing is bananas crazy good. Rear view mirror in black, interior in white. Can you guys see the door is done? You've got GTO in red lettering above the either door handle or ashtray, whatever it may be back then. Can you guys see the wood grain steering wheel? This thing is like one of the best 164 diecast I've ever seen. Red wall tires, authentic rims with red caps, 2 stripes, GTO on the, or GTS, my bad, on the fender. Grills are painted, coming around on the rear, painted lamps, but they look so good. Oh, look at that orange transmission, the differential. Good night. I could stop right here and call it one of the best boxes I've ever gotten. 6 cars in. We got a long way to go, folks. This is what Tyrone does. This is what he does. He's gonna be an awful grandpa one day because some kid is about to get spoiled. All right, Tomica limited vintage Neo. It just doesn't stop. Like, the quality of stuff doesn't stop. 2000 GT EX, not a Tomica, not a Tomica Premium. Nope, he had to go ahead and get the TLV-N, Tomica Limited Vintage, which is their highest caliber car. Skyline HT 2000 GT. Do not have a Skyline in this high a quality. Matchbox man, you're probably pausing right now, rewinding. Lensed headlamps. See the honeycomb grill or whatever design you want to call that. Okay, so you got a wood grain steering wheel on this one too. Black dash with even some detail work on that. You've got I can see a gear shift, blue interior, Skyline on the quarter panel, even detail on the package tray on the back behind the rear seats, lensed tail lamps. Wow. Nicest Skyline in my collection. Rubber tires, metal body, metal base, rubber tires, tread on the tires, authentic rims. You know the drill. Right-hand drive. Good heavens. It's getting almost embarrassing, but we will press on. I know he would want me to. He wouldn't want me to give up. All right, what brand do we have next? This looks like it's going to be an HK. This is from a company called Tiny HK. I've looked at them in the past. I've got a couple in the past. My buddy Christian gave me a really neat Japanese ambulance of theirs one time. They do stuff. It's almost like their whole mission is to recreate a city scene in Hong Kong. Hence the name Tiny HK, because they want to do small scale Hong Kong dioramas. So you get a lot of cars that you would only see. This is a Toyota Prado in Hong Kong. I think this one is sold a lot of different places, but you get a lot of liveries that are Hong Kong exclusive and just stuff that as an American I'll never see on the streets here. So this is a Tiny HK Toyota Prado. Looks to be a right-hand drive SUV, like a sub middle of the road size. It kind of looks like it would be the size of a Mitsubishi Outlander here. You got defroster lines on the rear glass, a Hong Kong license plate or registration plate, nice wheel cover, painted lamps on the rear and on the bottom, real rubber tires, I believe. Nope, those are plastic tires with realistic rims, rather. So here's your base for a tiny HK. Not a whole lot of information. You get their little logo right there. And made in China. So I don't think, yep, well, okay, I take that back. This does have moving parts. These are really well done doors. They were so smooth and so tight that I didn't think they were moving. I love that the gaps don't scream moving parts. So lensed headlamps, Toyota badge is clear for the most part on the grille. And that's a vehicle, I probably have never seen this vehicle in real life out on the roads. And that's what I like about it. Okay, so keep that guy there. Let's keep on pressing forward. Oh, good heavens, come on. So now, the tour of brands, Tyrone has graced us with a NO64. Look at this amazing Lancer Evo. It is a, looks to be a street version, which is what I like. I don't even need to worry about this packaging. Every bit of this is going straight up on my shelf of primo stuff. But in case you guys ever want to consider buying one, this is the packaging. I'll show you something neat about NO here. Just a second. Yep. As suspected, NO gives you the ability to customize your vehicles by giving you another set of wheels as well as the axles. So this one comes a full car, of course, but you can customize it if you want. And I believe there's also decals. If you want a carbon fiber hood, get you a carbon fiber hood. Put you a windshield banner across it. Put some rocker decals on the bottom. So NO64, I believe one of their focuses was to help you enjoy customizing vehicles. So that is a point of difference between them and other makers. The car itself, though, it can hold its own with anybody. So this is a beautiful silver paint job, real rubber tires with tread, metal body, metal base, comes with screws if you want to take it apart, lensed tail lamps, nice wing, window defroster lines with a wiper evident, window trim around the vehicle. You've got a really nice red interior. You've even got, looks like seat belt pieces, or no, that is like a custom racing seat. Can you see that? So it's got the harness in there. It's a right-hand drive vehicle, and it doesn't have a janky steering wheel. It's got an amazing upgraded steering wheel. You can really see those racing seats in there. Lensed headlamps, scooped hood, Mitsubishi diamond on the grille, lensed tail lamps. Oh, this thing is just killer. Mirrors have chrome in there to be reflective. Yeah, that's just so cool, man. So cool. Let me put all this stuff together. I think we got one more in there. Really love how you get bonus wheels with these cars. All right, last one in this box, and then we've got another box. Oh wow, good night. Another Tomica Limited Vintage, really? Like I'm gonna have to step my game up on my box to Tyrone. Like, I mean, we're just tripping over Tamaka Limited Vintage and Biantes over here. So what is this? This is a GTO MR. What does that mean? Mitsubishi Colt Gallant GTO MR. Whatever MR stands for, I'm with it, because this thing looks so cool. Look at that little coupe. This looks like a, I mean, this looks like an American thing. Here I am trying to talk while I'm looking at the car. Look at the headlamps. I'll finish my thought later, or I won't. GTO on the grille, which is outlined in silver. You've got a chrome bumper, metal body, metal base, tires, tread on them. Exhaust is painted. Stripes are perfect. This is a fluorescent green with a dark green stripe. What a really cool, interesting car. Wish I would have checked this out and done a little research before. Painted tail lamps. Excuse me. I guess this car is taking my breath away. Indicator lamps. Look at the rims. So this is a Mitsubishi Colt Gallant. The Gallant is still around here in the States, but it sure isn't that cool. Okay, so we've got the first box. Yes, the first box out of the way. Let's see what we've got in this. And it feels like it's so heavy. Better not be full of cars, because I will never be able to repay or match this haul. Remember, I'm going to link Tyrone's page in the description and at the end of the video too. You can just hit the button at the end and it'll take you right to his channel. And this is as good a time as any to encourage you guys to, strike up conversations in the comments. And if you talk to somebody from around the world and both of y'all are game, send each other a box. It is the coolest experience that I've had in this hobby. All right, so this box starts off with some Kath and Kim air fresheners. My wife and I have watched this show. You don't know how much of a kick she's gonna get out of these, Tyrone. You are going to be a legend in her book just for sending those. So this is a goofy comedy series in Australia that really, they are just two over the top people. If you want to laugh, go check that out. That's hilarious, Tyrone. So let's see what else we've got in this box. Like I said, it is heavy, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of this legwork here off camera. So it looks like we've got some decor for the new diecast room. So check this out. We've got some Australian automobiles that will be suited to go right into my new diecast room. And we've also got a hobby room. So I won't be able to show all of these because I don't have room to stand these up. This looks like a Falcon GTHO, the one that everybody goes crazy over. I don't know if maybe this is a Monaro? I need somebody to help me out, tell me what this is, because it is cool as. That's to quote my buddy Fex Death. This is cool as. Rims on that. This thing just straps on and get. Seems like it gets heavier and heavier. Here's a Monaro. That is bad. 350. I think that's one of the ones that we got today. I think that's that blue car, if I'm not mistaken. 350 GTS, maybe? Maybe a different version. And I knew this one was coming. Check this out. Holden Utes. Well, Holden Utes, the best partner a working man can have. Kingswood edition. Look at that Ute. That will proudly hang in my either my diecast room or might even just be in the office. Let's see what else we've got here. All right, we've got the Brougham. This is a laminated ad for a vehicle in Australia, I take it. And I just did a picture, I did a bunch of these on a video, and that is so cool. I will get that framed, Tyrone, just like the other ones, except that one looks like it needs to go in my office. And last but not least, for me to read up on, so I'm not so naive next time, Australians and their cars. He sent me a book, and that's very thoughtful and just really, really, you know, unexpected, but for Tyrone, it's expected because he is very thoughtful. He always inquires about things, about, you know, likes and dislikes, and can't ask for much better a friend that I've never met in my life. So Tyrone, I appreciate you and your wife, Sarah. Hope you guys are doing well and your entire family. Thank you for this box. It means the world to me. We'll keep on trading if it's all the same with you, and I will get your next box. Should be there shortly. So guys, I'm glad that you got to be a part of seeing this incredible package. This has been one of the best weeks as a diecast collector I've ever had, and this concludes just a weekend where I got loads of gifts from you guys. So hope you guys are out there trading, making new friends as well, and I look forward to watching videos when you get to open your gifts that you receive from your buddies. And just take care. I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.